Today we're unpacking the 2026 AI Entrepreneurship Blueprint. Look, if you're feeling totally overwhelmed by the absolute avalanche of artificial intelligence info out there right now, take a breath. We're going to cut through all that noise and distill the source material down to the actual unvarnished blueprint for building income online in this new era. We're talking no fluff, just the pure mechanics of how this massive shift actually works.
And this whole blueprint is anchored by one really fascinating core truth about the digital economy. It says most people are not broke because they're lazy. They're broke because they keep trying to build businesses the hard way. Think about that for a second. The premise here isn't that you lack work ethic, right? You probably just lack leverage. So this guide is going to show us exactly how total beginners are completely bypassing those grueling traditional tech hurdles of the past by strategically partnering with AI.
Okay, here's the game plan for today. We'll be walking through 5 strategic steps: why AI changed everything, choosing a simple business model, picking one skill, finding customers, and wrapping up with the 2026 AI opportunity.
Let's start with section 1, why AI changed everything.
The blueprint kicks off by tackling a huge fear for beginners, that nagging feeling of being completely unqualified to start. But here's the thing. Just 5 years ago, the old way of launching a business was brutal. You needed massive upfront capital, you had to learn how to code, hire expensive freelancers, burn through cash testing ads. Honestly, you'd waste months just trying to get a basic website off the ground. Today, the barrier to entry is literally the lowest it has been in human history. To do it the new way, all a beginner needs is a smartphone, an internet connection, and AI. You can launch an idea faster today than someone could even draft a business plan a few years ago.
What's absolutely wild here is the sheer volume of heavy lifting that is now entirely automated. We're talking about AI writing your content, creating videos, designing logos, building websites, generating ideas, replying to customers, even running full-blown marketing campaigns. For instance, using a tool like ChatGPT, you can draft a month's worth of ad copy in the time it takes to brew a cup of coffee. Or use Midjourney to whip up professional branding instantly. The source makes a really critical point. The winners right now aren't the genius coders or tech wizards. They're just the people who know how to use these tools to execute tasks consistently without getting bogged down.
Moving on to section 2, choose a simple business model.
All right, execution time. The text gives a massive warning here. Do not try to build a complicated corporate empire right out of the gate. That is a classic beginner mistake. We need to focus on simple models to learn how money is actually made online, starting with Model 1, AI content creation. Think about it. Every single business on the planet is desperate for fresh content to stay relevant. TikToks, Instagram captions, YouTube scripts, product descriptions, you name it. The blueprint suggests stepping in with AI tools to generate this stuff incredibly fast, offering it as a highly valuable service to these stressed out business owners.
Model 2 is all about digital products. This means things like ebooks, Notion templates, guides, AI prompt libraries, or even mini courses. The absolute beauty of this model is the infinite leverage. Use AI to outline, structure, and draft the product exactly one time. Once it's done, you can sell that identical digital file over and over and over again, with literally zero extra production or shipping costs. It's a beautiful thing.
Next up is Model 3, faceless YouTube channels. This space is exploding right now. Creators are building absolutely massive audiences without ever showing their faces on camera. How? By stacking AI tools. They're using platforms like 11 Labs for hyper-realistic voiceovers, Midjourney for stunning visuals, and ChatGPT for engaging scripts. It allows them to pump out really high-quality videos with insane consistency.
Finally, Model 4 focuses on AI automation services. Local business owners are swamped. They're notoriously overwhelmed running their day-to-day physical operations, which means digital tasks like replying to customers or booking appointments completely fall through the cracks. By setting up really simple, off-the-shelf AI workflows for them, like plugging an AI chat agent into a connective tool like Zapier, you can save them dozens of hours a week. And in return, you get to charge a recurring monthly fee. It's a highly stable income stream.
Section 3, pick one skill, not 10. And hey, if you're finding value in this explainer so far, take a second to subscribe so you don't miss our future breakdowns. Now, let's talk about the golden rule for maintaining your momentum.
The blueprint highlights a massive danger for new entrepreneurs: shiny object syndrome. It is so easy to fall into the beginner's mistake of juggling 15 different AI tools, 10 business models, and 7 theoretical income streams all at the same time. It's exhausting, and that confusion completely kills your momentum. The smart approach?
The rule of one. Pick exactly one skill and give it 30 days of absolute, laser-focused dedication. The guy actually gives us some great examples of core skills to zero in on. AI video creation, AI writing, crafting high-converting AI thumbnails, or AI social media management. Pick just one of those. Spend the next month totally immersed in improving that specific craft, because the internet aggressively rewards people who become genuinely useful at solving one specific problem, not the folks who just dabble in every passing trend.
Section 4. Finding customers. Now, this is the part that terrifies most beginners: client acquisition. The idea of selling can feel really intimidating, but the blueprint stresses that people drastically overcomplicate this step. Your first customers aren't hiding in some secret elite corporate boardroom. They're already hanging out right in front of you on platforms you use every single day: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, and local business pages. You don't need a massive marketing campaign. You just need to find these people where they already are and offer to solve a small, specific problem.
The perfect example of a straightforward pitch. It sounds exactly like this. Hey, I noticed your business page hasn't posted consistently. I can help you create AI-assisted content faster. Look at what is intentionally missing there. No fake guru energy, right? No weird jargon. Zero high-pressure sales tactics. It is purely focused on delivering a result. Because at the end of the day, businesses only care if you can solve their immediate headache. When you're making these reaches, your initial acquisition goals should just be gain experience, get testimonials, and build proof. Notice that get rich immediately is not on that list. In the beginning, perfection does not matter. Your only objective is to get real-world experience and build a public track record of happy clients. The logic is simple and bulletproof. Once you have the proof, the money naturally follows.
Which brings us to our final section, the 2026 AI opportunity.
It's time to face a hard truth about the digital landscape that a lot of people are just completely ignoring. The blueprint's core thesis is this: AI will not replace everyone, but people using AI will absolutely replace people refusing to adapt. We are sitting in a really rare, historical window right now. This is a moment where ordinary, consistent people who just take the time to learn a few tools can leapfrog years ahead of the distracted majority. While everyone else is just passively scrolling, the people actively building leverage are going to win big. The gap between those who adapt and those who ignore this shift is going to be massive. What AI business would you start in 2026? Think about the models we explored today and drop your answer in the comments below. Because the overarching message of this blueprint is clear: start small, learn incredibly fast, use AI as your ultimate leverage, and above all, stay consistent longer than the rest of the pack. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and keep building.